The other day I was doing some Instagram stories and I had my hair done, and I was pleasantly surprised at how many people DM'd me and wanted to see how I did my hair. It's super simple, and the reason I love this hairstyle is because look at my hair right now. I mean, it just is like, it's a day or two old. It's kind of just like, I don't know what I would do with it right now. I mean, it's not bad, but when my hair is dirty and I want it out of my face, or if it's clean and I just need it out of my face, but I don't want to like stick it up in a high bun because that's like my go-to. I always do that. I do this, and it's a twist. I don't know how to braid my own hair. Like my brain and my fingers can't connect and function to get me to be able to braid, and so this is what I do. You could do any part you want, but I want the twist to be puffy, and I don't have a lot of hair, and so I part it deep on the side over here. So I just do a deep side part, and basically it's wherever your hair wants to go. I will just kind of part it with my fingers and just let it be what it's going to be. I don't always use dry shampoo, but sometimes I do. Kind of depends on what I've got going on with my hair situation, but it does help make your hair smell better. It does help with volume in your hair. And if your hair is greasy, it will help absorb some of that grease. So maybe you can do your hair like this 2 days in a row. So I'm just going to run my fingers through it, kind of move it around, and that way you can see what it does for your hair. I mean, it's not like anything astronomical, but I like to do it on both sides of my hair. The back doesn't really need it because I'm just gonna pull it down. So I just section my hair in a few spots and then fluff it up. There you go. And then all I do is I take a small section, like I just use my fingers, and grab that's even too big. I'm gonna grab a small piece of hair like this, and I'm gonna hold it with one hand, kind of down by the root. And then I'll grab another very small section, and I'm going to twist it over the top. So just twist it over the top, and then I lay the first piece of hair down with the rest, and I'm holding the second piece of hair. And I'll kind of rest my hand back here on my head like this with it. And then I grab another piece of hair, and I will twist it over the top, and then I will lay the second piece of hair down, and now I'm holding this piece of hair. Oh, I have really sensitive head, and so that like hurts when I pull my hair. So now I've got this piece of hair holding here. I'm gonna grab another section, and I'm going to twist it over the top of the piece I was just holding, and now I'm holding that new piece of hair. It doesn't look like a lot. I mean, it's really basic right now, just keep waiting. I don't want these hairs in the back poking up, so I'm just gonna reach around, flatten them down, and then I'm going to reach deeper. I'm going to grab a kind of a big chunk of hair, and I'm going to wrap it over the top of the hair I'm holding. Now I'm holding a new piece. Now I'm going to grab a new section of hair, and I'm going to twist it over the top. So you're just grabbing a new piece. Each time it gets bigger because your hair is getting gathered. Then I'm going to just work my way down, all the way down behind my ear, just twisting. And once I get to the base of my hair, and I'm just leaving the rest of this. This is all just sitting here. I'm just grabbing what I can, working with like half of my head. So now I've got all the hair over here just twisted like this. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to grab one of the twists, and I'm gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna pull it out to like loosen it up. And then I'm gonna go up to the next twist, and I'm going to pull it out and beef it up, just like that. Now I'm going to go to the next one, and it gets harder and harder as you move your way up your hair, but just like I'm holding gently down here. I'm not like holding it so tight so that the hair can release and let go. And I'm just going to work my way up the twist. And it looks like a braid. People a lot of times think it's a braid. Look how pretty that is. So you can see I've got like this much puffed up and pulled out. And then I'm just going to continue, and I don't pull this up as much because I don't want it to be too puffy, but you can see I just want to loosen it up and pull it out like that. That's what you're left with. And you can just go back and fine tune small pieces, because sometimes when you pull one on the top, it'll like tighten one on the bottom. So you just kind of go back down the twist and work your way through it. I'm just using a little black tie. You can use one of those clear ties. And I come up here and I tie it up at the base of my hair, at like the base of my scalp. I just put a little pony in there, just like that. And then I'll make sure that I've got my braid how I want it. Braid, it's a faux braid. She's a twist. So this is what my hair looks like now. I'm not that wonderful at doing my hair, but I don't want this. You can just leave it just plain and pull it over. What I like to do is just, I don't fully twist it. I just kind of grab it and kind of twist it. And I'll twist it around all the way to the back, just so it's something like this. I don't even know what it looks like. Let's just hope it looks good. Okay. So then I've got these two like pieces. I'll just gather them together like so. I'll take another tie and we're just gonna do a little like messy bun thing. So I'm gonna pull half my hair through. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I just pull it through twice. So we've got like a little bunish situation going on. And then I just use my fingers and kind of pull a few pieces out so that it looks, I don't know, just not so like tight and uniformed. I don't know. So, okay, see, and I don't really love how it's looking. So I'll probably pull like the majority of this pony out and then put one more hair tie to, yeah, this is like hideous. And you know, you just work with what you've got on a day-to-day basis. It just depends on, I'm just gonna take one little twisty, oh, see, and that like looks so much better. I just took one little rubber band and stuck it in there and this looks so much better. And I just kind of pull at it until it like looks how I want. And I feel like that's fine. I mean, is that fine? I like this side being more flat and I like this side being more puffy. Then you just go through and pull at pieces until you feel like it looks about the way you want it. And I think that's where I'm just gonna leave mine. I'm just gonna take a little hairspray and try and tame these little pieces. If I had little hairs that I could pull down, I would, but I just don't have those. I either have these little teeny tiny baby things or just like my long hair. I don't have any cute like things. Anyway, I'm just going to spray the flyaways, and with my baby hairs, I don't slick them back. I just let them be open and curly. I just don't want them frizzy. And so I will spray them and just like tuck them to the side. They're still there, they're still poking out. So there you go, that's my hairstyle. In the description, I'm going to link my hair ties and I will link my dry shampoo and my hairspray if you guys are interested in those. I've used these things for years. They're kind of like my go-tos, I guess you could say. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.